I noticed a pattern about humans. When God calls us, that means that we're qualified to do something. It's either the characteristics, experiences, your wiring, your gifting, whatever it is. God looked and was like, my girl, my boy, that's the solution to the problem they're in. But the problem with us is we will look at what we know of ourselves, of our circumstances, of our resources, and be like, you called the right person, sir? I'm sorry, God, do you have the wrong number? Hi, you know who this is, right? Right, you called the right number? And we get confused. And that's what causes all of the drama between being obedient and disobedient. We're going to talk about it. But first, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then we're going to rip it open because at this point it needs to stop, okay? So go ahead, like and subscribe. Go. Humans, we haven't changed much. And that's why I really enjoy the Bible. Not only because it spills other people's tea and I can learn from their wounds, but more so because you will start to see, like, listen, Ecclesiastic was right. It's really nothing new under the sun. So here I am reading about 3 different grandbabies in the Bible, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. But we can learn from that. When you start to look at anything in life, outside of it being entertainment or gossip or whatever it is that you and your comrades like to do, okay, great. You can look at anything and find the lesson in it. If you're looking to be taught in a way that God can teach you through anything, you will. And here I am looking at Moses and God taking his time to really get Moses to understand, bruh, you are the sauce. He's like, what's in your hand? He's like, a staff. He's like, throw it. So here God is showing him supernatural things you've never seen. Sir Moses, when have you seen your staff? When have you seen it turn into something with a heartbeat? When the last time you've seen that? When's the last time you played hokey pokey with your hand and seen that God was able to put some leprosy there and put some leprosy out? When the last time you played? Like, to have that kind of coordination and conversation and communion with God. It's like, listen, out of all that, when's the last time that God spent this much time trying to get you prepared for what he wants you to do? And out of everything that God showed him, out of everything that God told him, because Moses was like, well, what do I say if they don't listen? Who do I say sent me? Moses was trying to cover all his bases, because God forbid you really did call me. God forbid you really did go ahead and you called the right number. Like the digits and the sequences thereof was my social security number. Whew, okay, great. After all of that, the Bible says that Noah pleaded with God, find somebody else. This is the same Noah who told God, listen, sister, I can tell I'm he's like, sir, the talk thing is not my thing. God was like, who made the mouth? You keep going to what's an issue. You keep going to what could possibly be a hindrance, and you're not looking at the fact that everything that you point to points back to me. Yeah, the issue with your speech, I made mouth. Who do I say sent me? I am. Full sentence, no punctuation needed. Yeah, everything that you do points back to me. So if no one believes you, they actually don't believe me. But the fact that Moses was literally negotiating with God to disqualify him. Then you have Jeremiah. Jeremiah literally, he didn't even waste the time that Moses did. He was like, sir, I am too young to be speaking on your behalf. I ain't gonna hold you. And it's kind of like, it's weird, because in Kings, it talks about a king was actually, one of them was, you want to know their age? 8. Name me an 8-year-old that brushed their teeth and wash up good. No shade, but go ahead, bring up your cousin. Name me an 8-year-old that don't have to be told what to eat and what's proper. You telling me there was a king that was 8 years old, like somebody in upper management was 8. Now, a couple of us have upper management that act 8, but stay focused. That's between them and the Lord. Okay, great. At this point, it's like Jeremiah. How could you even look at anything that you are and not look at the fact that other people who were younger were bolder? Yeah, you look at your account and you like, ooh, I don't think I can. And people with less than you, they going in, they getting it. You like, you looking like, I don't want to start dating or start really, singling and mingling until I get my weight down. And then here somebody is at a weight that is average from you. They getting married and you looking like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not jealous, but I definitely don't. That's because when you disqualify yourself, don't get mad when other people win with the card you handed in. Don't get mad that you look at the hand that you were serving, you're like, oh, I can't do nothing with this. And somebody pick it up and they win an awards with it. You said, but I need to go ahead and do vocal coaching and, I need to sharpen my whatever. And then you look at somebody else willingly giving out their gift to the world and they winning. And you like, now, I don't want to be that grandbaby, but I know I can sing better than that. I know I look better than that. I know I'm way gifted than that. I know No. Don't get mad because you disqualified yourself and here someone else is with a little bit less than what you have and they win an awards with it. Yeah, they're accomplishing goals with it. Yeah, the thing that you said you're going to hold off until they took what was holding them off and they won with it. Don't that feel some kind of way? Then you got Gideon. God literally sent an angel to Gideon and was like, listen, mighty man of valor. I want you to. Gideon was like, who mighty? Who mighty, sir? Who? How? You don't understand. And then he went to try to go ahead and point to his lineage as if God didn't know it. Gideon was like, listen, in the clan of my clan Manasseh is the lowest of all the clans. And then in the lowest of the clans, I'm the lowest of the clan within the clan. So like, I don't think, And then after he was telling God all that he doesn't have, and God was like, go in the strength you have. The thing about it is, sometimes what we are qualifying is we're looking at ourselves. You're looking at your hands. You're looking at your resources. You're looking at what you've done up until this point. You're looking at what someone else's highlight reel on social media is indicating it. You're looking at, and you have the wrong eyes to be able to qualify or disqualify anything or anyone that God called. He literally said to Samuel, when he told him to go to Jesse's house and anoint one of his sons, and Samuel was like looking at the first brother and was like, gotta be him. He looked like he could be somebody's king. No, that's not him. Second, third, God was like, not him, not him. God had to literally say to Samuel, I don't see people the way that y'all see people. I look at the heart. So that even shows if Samuel would have gone off of what it looks like, he would have chose the wrong one. Then when God went ahead and chose David, it made sense. Because while his brothers were in the army with Saul, scared of Goliath, it took David 5.5 seconds to do David Dash. Okay, great. DoorDash before DoorDash. To be like, who's this uncircumcised Philistine talking to? It took him nothing. Why? Because when God sees heart, he sees character. When he sees character, he sees characteristics. When he sees characteristics, he sees that no one else is going to answer to something the way that you do. So you are the solution. I don't care what you see about yourself. You are the problem solver. Stop disqualifying yourself. Stop looking at whatever you're looking at and thinking that that's how God is looking at it. Why am I getting spicy? Because you need to hear it this way. You don't need a whole bunch of people telling you how gifted you are, how awesome you are. The likes don't control or measure your value. Someone singing or not singing something is not a measurement of your value. David wasn't even in the house. Jesse, his father, didn't even consider him. Samuel had to ask after going through so many brothers. He was like, all right, 6, 7. Bro, you got any more sons? His father was like, yeah, David, but he's in the back with the shepherds. Like, he wasn't even a consideration. When God called you, all things stop until you walk in the room. When God calls you, the solution to the problem will not be resolved until you're willing to walk into it. Until you are willing to walk into it. And a part of walking into something is to stop disqualifying what you see. And maybe use wisdom and go to God and say, can you show me myself the way that you see me? Yeah, because right now with a David, all I see is a shepherd that smells like sheep dung and outside and all kind of stuff. And so it's not really screaming king. And all I really know is shepherding. So if you can show me the king in me, I'll walk in it, God. If you can show me the king in me, I'll go ahead and stop disqualifying myself. If you can show me what you see, then I'll walk in it the way that you see it. Did you hear me when I said stop disqualifying yourself? It's not an age. It's not a circumstance. It's not, you got all that? Okay, great. Listen, I feel like you got what you needed. You know I have a podcast, right? Proud plug. Strive, the letter N as in Nancy, Inspire, on everywhere that you can hear something. SoundCloud, iTunes, Audibles, all the things, okay? But these videos we do every Thursday. Every Thursday, weekly, because that's the kind of grandbaby I am. Okay, great. But did you like this video? Subscribe to this channel. Comment, share, do all the YouTube things, because we are here now in the YouTube universe. All the YouTubers. Look at y'all YouTubing. We're here, so we need to do what they said to do. Okay, great. But I'm going to go ahead and let me go. We will talk later. Later.